అమ్మ ఈ శశికళ మళ్ళీ ఫోన్ చేసి రెడ్డి స్టూడెంట్
Hi guys, good afternoon all of you. Hope all of you can hear me guys. Can anyone guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible? Anyone guys?
You're
Yes,
audible.
sir.
Yeah, thank you guys. And is my voice is clear guys? Or are you getting any disturbance or any kind of disturbance is coming? Is it clear?
No, it's clear.
Clear.
Yeah, fine guys, right. Thank you all of you. So guys, this is Vamsi here. I was a trainer for the Power BI. It's not only Power BI, I have a multiple skill sets are there. One of my main subject is data science, data analytics, machine learning, deep learning. These are my main subjects, guys. So as an expert in data science, I also has to be expert in the data visualization. So I was also an expert in various data visualization techniques. So that is the reason why I was able to deliver this particular Power BI classes, guys. So anyhow, you are here to attend a free demo. It's a demo class on the Power BI. So I'll take 2 demo classes, guys, generally, so that you can get some clarity about that. Like Power BI, all of you know, guys, you are here to learn about Power BI. So what is a Power BI, guys? Obviously, anyone? What is the purpose of Power BI software, guys? Anyone, guys?
It's a sort of visualization tool.
It's a data visualization tool. Absolutely. It is a software or a tool which is used for a data visualization. Can you tell me why do you require a data visualization basically? Anyone?
So easy for understand that things.
Understand the data, right?
Data.
Nothing but it's a data. So whenever we have a data, so we want to understand the data in an easy way. So you can just convert the data into some visuals so that we can easily interpretation of the data can be gets done. Right. Absolutely, guys. Okay. Just a 2 minutes introduction about myself, guys. Let me introduce myself. So just I want to tell just a small introduction regarding myself, regarding my experience and all these things. So I don't want to spend much time, guys. Quickly. So this is Vamsi Krishna Guttula here, guys. So I was having 20 plus years of experience, almost 20 plus years of experience I'm having. Mostly my 20 years of experience is on the data related technologies. My complete 20 years, every day I used to, from the last 20 years, every day I'm seeing the data, guys. Every day I'm seeing the data. Because starting from 20 years back, Power BI was not there. But I have a multiple skill sets. It is starting from ranging from database management. So I'm an expert in database management, like you know that, like any database systems like Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, and even we also have the SQL. So obviously, which is one of the basic important language as part of the database management. And also I have been having expertise on database administration. So I can explain you some tasks like how to backup and how to restore in the real time. That is which will help you guys. That is obviously important also, which is required in Power BI. Not too much, at least some basic, just like basic backups, recoveries. Okay, basics of database systems, all these things are required. Apart from that, I also has been complete experience on business intelligence tool. I was an expert in Microsoft Business Intelligence tool. So before the Power BI came into the existence, Microsoft is having multiple data visualization tools, guys. So maybe you have heard about MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence, where we have SSIS, where we have SSRS, where we have a SSAS. Even I have an experience in that particular technologies. Later in 2014, I moved to big data systems. Even I was an expert in Hadoop, big data systems like Hadoop, Spark, etc. And the last 5-6 years back, almost all from 6 years, I was into the data science related technologies. So mainly my expertise is on the data science. I'll deliver a lot of trainings on data science, data analytics, machine learning, etc. That also I deliver from DURGASOFT. And I have done one certification program from IIIT Hyderabad, so related to data science and AI and machine learning. And I was also collaborated with a corporate level training, which is XLR, as a consultant trainer, basically for 2 languages, that is 2 softwares, that is MySQL, one is a database system, and Power BI. So I deliver the Power BI training at XLR, so which is one of the corporate level training also. So the same standard, whatever the standard there, the same standard here also, same thing. Only thing is there are going to be different providers. That is, one is XLR and one is going to be, you can check XLR. They will mainly deliver the trainings mostly on business analytics and data analytics and data science. Mainly there are into those. They also delivers other trainings also, guys. So this is about myself. That's it, guys. This is about myself. Dilip Kumar, just give me a second. So guys, if anybody having any issue regarding the voice, if you can't hear me, so please log in again, guys. So just if you re-log in again, you may hear it, because it's maybe technical issues will be there. You please re-log in again, guys. Right. Fine, guys. So that is going to be about myself. So today is my first interaction with you guys. So I don't start with any practical concepts. Just I want to going to start with some basic introduction, like why do you require data visualizations? So like which type of experts require the data visualization? So all these things I'm going to discuss as part of this 1 or 2 demo classes I'm going to take in, guys. Right. So just before starting, guys, all of you have the idea about what is Power BI. So what are the different data visualization tools? Before Power BI came, what are the different data visualization tools are there? All these things, we'll have a look into them, guys. Right. So I think so now. Yeah. Just give me a second, guys. Yes, Dilip, is it audible now? Dilip, can you confirm it? Is I'm audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So you should always, everyone should have a good internet connectivity, guys. Okay, so don't connect with mobile networks. So if you have a broadband connection or a good high-speed internet is required, guys. Otherwise, voice maybe gets breaking for you, or you may sometimes it may hangs up. So you should have a good internet connectivity, right? So guys, okay, let's start with our the introduction to Power BI. So as most of you know about Power BI, guys, so that is nothing to do. For example, what is data science means, I have to explain something from my side. But Power BI is one of the a data visualization software. So which company has developed, guys? Anyone? Power BI is from which company, guys? So please be interactivity, guys. You should
Microsoft.
from
Microsoft.
from Microsoft, guys. It is a product of Microsoft. That's why we call it as Microsoft Power BI. It's a data visualization software. So what is a data visualization software? A software which is basically used to create some kind of a reports. Previously there used to be simple reports, guys. Now this says that advanced reports. So create, which is going to be some kind of a dashboard reports, guys. I'll tell you what are dashboard reports later. So whenever you want to create any dashboard reportings, or whenever you want to perform some dashboard reporting, we are going to use this particular Power BI. Why should I go for visuals, guys? What is the purpose of visualizations? The basic purpose of visualization is nothing but the raw formatted data, whatever the raw data was there. The raw data is going to be converted into a simple and easily the understandable, which is going to be into an understandable format. It's going to be, we can understand, which is going to be understandable format we are going to be using as we're converting the raw data into some kind of an understandable format we are converting. That is what is the main purpose of visualizations. This all we are going to call it as business managers. Okay, all the business leads. They don't want to see the raw data, guys. Just they want to understand the business only just by looking at some kind of a visuals. So this year, how much sales we have done? I don't want the detailed data. I don't want all that hundreds of raw formatted data. Just a simple analytics. A simple analytics. In this year, how much sales we have done? From the last 5 years, how the sales has been done? So just they want everything in a simple report format. Let us say that it is 2000. Let us say that it is 2018, 2019, 2020. Let us say 2021 and 2022 and 2023. Just an example. So in 2018, so how much sales we have, how much profit we have got. He don't want the numbers, guys. Just he want to know the how the profits has been got modified, how the profits has got changed. Just they want to know that. See there, just if I connect all these points by using some lines, you can understand very easily. So the profits in 2018, we have the highest. After that in 2019, it was decreased. 2020, slightly it increased. 2011, again it increased, but 2022, it was decreased. And 2023, again, the sales has been, the profit has been increased. So the profit may be in some millions or it may be in crores, whatever it may be. So instead of giving the data in a raw formatted value, so this much profit we have got in 2018, 2019, instead of converting, instead of reading the data, if I see the data, I can easily understand that. So easily we can take a decisions. That's why we are going to be using this. We are going to create some kind of a visuals. Okay, so how to do this visualization, guys? This visualization can be done in two ways. This visualization can be done in two ways, guys. What are the ways we can do the visualization? One is by writing some kind of an coding, guys, coding based. That means we have to learn some programming language and we have to write the coding, guys. By using some writing some coding, we can do, guys. But what is the problem in the coding part, guys? In coding part, the main problem here is it is going to be a little bit time consuming, guys. It is going to be a little bit time consuming. And one more is generally when you write the code manually by yourself, you cannot create more and more beautiful reports. That means advanced reports cannot be created. It takes too much time it is going to take, guys. It may takes too much time it is going to take it, right? Why? Because we are going to require, which is going to be more and more data is going to be gets required, guys. And more scripting we have to create it. So whenever we say coding, I can create only simple reports are possible, guys. I cannot create complex reports. And apart from that, user also needs to be expert in some programming language. Only simple reports are possible. Complex reports means it will take too much time. So simple reports can be created, we can say, guys. But what about the complex reports? We cannot create complex reports. And it is going to be taking a lot of time consuming it is going to take it. And apart from that, we also have something like user need to be expert in some programming language. Expert in some programming language. So using some programming language only, we have to write it. So what type of languages we are going to use, guys? Examples of languages which we can use is using Python or using R. You can develop this kind of a reports, guys. I'll show you. By using some scripting, by writing some kind of a scripting by using Python or R, we can generate some kind of a code. We can write the code, guys. If you want, I'll show you the code. I'll write a Python code or I can write an R code. Okay, by using some R and Python languages, we can do it, guys. There is a second way is there. But what is the problem, guys? Only simple reports can be created. And it is going to be, even for simple reports also, time consuming it will take it. And the user need to be an expert in some programming languages like Python or R. There is another way, guys. There is going to be some kind of an GUI-based tools are there, guys. GUI-based means you need not to write any coding is required, guys. Simple, there is a software or a tool will be there. Using that tool, we can simply drag and drop, guys. So how do you develop it, guys? No need of writing any coding. It's going to be very simple and which is going to be simple drag and drop. Mostly in coding base, what we are drag and drop, guys. In mostly coding, what we are going to use, guys? Mostly you have to use the keyboard because everything you have to type, guys. Whereas in GUI based, mostly what you are going to use, guys, you are going to use your mouse. You don't require to use your keyboard. Why? Because using the mouse, you can simply using with the help of the mouse only we are going to do, guys. Simple drag and drop options. And it is going to be easy and very faster, guys. You can develop very fastly we can develop. Fast, and which is going to be any advanced reports we can create in, guys. Advanced visualizations we can create it. More and more interactive, animated, beautiful reports, guys. A very beautiful reports we can create it. Fast and advanced visualization we can do. But here it is slow, but we can create only simple, only basic reports only we can create, guys. Fast and as well as advanced visualizations are required. And third is there is no requirement of any expertise, guys. No, it is going to be no prerequisites of any language. So no expertise in any language is required, guys. We don't require any language here now. Just if we have a little bit knowledge about SQL, it is not mandatory. There are not mandatory languages. If you have a little bit knowledge, then you can easily manage the database systems. Otherwise, it would be a little bit confusion, guys, a little bit complex, but not too complex concept. So examples of this kind of a GUI based, guys. One is Power BI. So Power BI is a GUI based data visualization tool, guys, developed by Microsoft. Power BI, I think you know that it is going to be Tableau. So many are going to be there, guys. We are having something like an click view. So these are all going to be some of the GUI based reporting tools. Without having any expertise in any language, using a simple drag and drop options, a very fast and advanced visualizations can be done with the help of this kind of a tools, guys. So this is the two ways. There are two ways are there. One is by writing the code, one is without writing the code. If you go on writing the code, it is a time consuming, but we can create only simple reports. And user need to be expertise in some programming languages like Python or R. Whereas when it comes to GUI based, user need not to be expert in any language. Without having any expertise in any language, easily we can work with this particular drag and drop option, guys. And I'm seeing this reporting from the last 20 years, guys. Almost all, starting from my 20 years, my experience, I'm seeing these reporting tools. Yes, it was there, guys. It was there, but there are different types of reporting tools are there, guys. So once if you see the little bit history about them, if you see a little bit history about them, I can tell you, guys. The first generation reporting tools. So first generation means it is almost all before 2000 a year, guys. Almost all before, yeah, before 2000, before 2002, before 2003, I can say that. Before 2003, during the year 2003, before 2003, guys, it is going to be something like an crystal reports we used to use it, guys. Check it out in online. What are crystal reports? So I remember before the year 2003, they used to use this kind of a reports what we used to use it, guys. Just check it out once, a little bit history. So whenever you are learning about a technology, I'm learning Power BI. It's not that you have to learn only Power BI, guys. Okay. So you have to know what is exactly the reporting. What is the history about reporting? So this is the crystal reports, guys. Later it was taken by business objects, and later the business objects, later it was taken by SAP. Now it was part of SAP, but earlier it was developed by some company. It's a very small size, guys. See there. Around 1992 itself, they have started, guys. Around 1992 only it has been got started. So they used to call it as crystal SIP, the crystal services, crystal decisions. After it was taken over by business objects, and after that it has been taken by the SAP has taken over it in 2011. What we can see the history, guys. We can see. So it is going to be these people have started 1984 itself. They started the crystal services, marketed the product originally called as an quick, which is going to be reports. When they could not find a suitable commercial report writer for an accounting software that developed add-on products, which it is going to be. Later, it was taken by Crystal Reports. After that, they have been taken by, which is going to be the business objects. And after that, it has been taken by SAP in the year 2011. It has 2000, somewhere around in 2005, you can see that 2011, they have been acquired by SAP. This is the first generation reporting tools, guys. In the second generation, if we can see, after 2003, we have the second generation, guys. So we have the tools like which is going to be Cognos. So Cognos was initially developed by a company called as Cognos. Now it is acquired by IBM. So I have worked on all these applications, guys. I was expertise on all these things. It's an old system. Still now also there are some companies which are using Cognos. There are some Cognos projects are going on. And apart from that, Cognos, and it is going to be business objects. So which we used to call it as BO. It was a company called as a BO, which acquired the Crystal reports. And from Microsoft, we are having SSRS from Microsoft, guys. So even Microsoft is also having a reporting tool, guys, prior to Power BI. It's SSRS, which stands for SQL Server Reporting Services. So I also show you a little bit idea about the SSRS also. I'll show you the applications because I use SSRS. So still some companies are, I deliver the trainings on SSRS. So these are my second generation, which is going to be a second generation, guys. Before which is going to be the year 2012, we can take in, guys. So before 2003, it is a first generation, which is Crystal reports. Between 2003 to almost up to 2012, so it was there for the second generation systems. And after that, we have got the third generation systems, guys. So that one which we are using now, like which is going to be Power BI, Tableau. So all these are going to be comes under, which is going to be the third generation systems, which are the latest generation software it is. So Power BI is also from a company of Microsoft. Then you may get a doubt. So when Microsoft is already having SSRS, then why the Microsoft has released this Power BI? There are some many reasons are there. I have to show you the differences between SSRS versus which is going to be the Power BI. What is the differences? What is exactly the differences between SSRS versus Power BI? I'll show you practically, guys. So whoever is now came into the Power BI, they are the latest generation people, guys. They don't know how the SSRS environment is going to looks like. But I know that because 20 years back, almost all somewhere around 2005 itself, I started. Because Microsoft started in 2005, it started, guys. Starting from 2005 up to almost all now, almost all 18 years, it has been happened, 18, 17 years, it has been happened. So from the last 17 years, I'm seeing this SSRS reporting. So I know the environment, I have the SSRS in my system. I have it, guys. I have an SSRS in my system because I deliver some training on SSRS for some companies. Recently also, I delivered one training for a company called a CGI. SSIS, it's an integration report services, which is ETL, and SSRS, which is reporting services from Microsoft. So there is some differences are there, and there is some limitations are also there. So I'll also explain about what is that, because maybe when you go for an interview point of view, obviously there may be a question. When Microsoft is already having SSRS, then why the Microsoft has came up with the Power BI? What is the limitations? What is the difference? Yes, there is a limitations are there. If I explain the limitations, you can clearly explain like why the people preferring the Power BI rather than why it is going to be SSRS. It's a second generation system, guys. Now the latest generation, the third generation systems are like Power BI and which is going to be Tableau. Okay, so everything is fine, but generally, which role of people requires this Power BI or with the data visualization skill? So don't take it as a Power BI, guys. Here we don't take it as a Power BI. Just understand that we are learning one skill called as a data visualization skill we are going to learn. We are learning some skill here, guys. Okay, whether you do it by using Power BI or a Tableau or a Python or something else, does not matter. We are going to learn what is going to be the skill of what is data visualizations. So why a data visualization skill requires? Why and who? Who requires this particular data visualization skills, guys? Nowadays, data visualization has become a common skill set, guys. It is almost all who requires the data visualization skill means as part of the current requirement, guys, it is almost all everyone has to require this data visualization skill. Almost all everyone, guys. Even IT, don't think that it is only done by an IT professional, guys. Even IT and non-IT professionals also has to require this data visualization skill, guys. Don't think that it's a Power BI is a software only IT professionals will work on them. No, guys. Even IT and non-IT professionals also is using this particular Power BI. It's a skill of a data visualization. It's a data visualization skills. Even anybody, guys. For example, there is a marketing people are there. So the marketing people, they will go to each and every customer. They'll explain something. So how the customer is responding, we have all the details. But finally, so which type of customers are responding to our calls? Which type of customers are not responding? We have to convert this into a visualization. We have to convert it. Everywhere, it's going to be not only that. Everyone has to do that, guys. Even for our personal reasons also, even for personal purpose. So every day I'm spending some money, I'm doing some expenditures. So at the end of the month, I want to know on what categories I'm expending. I'm just spending more. So I want to get some detailed report. So every day you do one thing, take an Excel sheet and put a note of all the data. So what day, what type of categorization you can do. So for what purpose you have been done the expenditure. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, you can just see it in a report. You can just see it in a report. So this is your expenditure. So this is going to be the expenditure what you have been done. So this is for which is going to be for example, this is going to be like what is going to be your what is going to be the expenditure. So your expenses it is going to be. So for EMIs, this is the month I am paying this much. What is going to be the rent? So the rent, whatever the rent and all these things, it is going to be this much is the expenditure what I have done. Like that, you can see everything in a which is going to be some kind of an groceries, how much it is going to be, some internet bill, and what is a mobile recharge, how much we have been got done. So all this can, if you can see like a chart like this, easily we can understand where you are spending the more, where you can just you can eliminate whatever the unnecessary, what are the expenditures. All these decisions we can take it. So it can be any personal usage also, we can develop the reports. But whenever personal report means that is up to you. For that, nobody is going to pay anything. But as a job profile, that means you want to work for a company and want to get earn some money. So as part of a company purpose, we want to do that. Like which type of roles are required, guys? If you want to really get a job and you want to work on that and want to earn something on your job, then there are going to be different roles are there. There are some roles called as report developers will be there, guys. There are going to be report developers. What is the main responsibility, guys? Report developers are responsible for creating a business reports. So your business manager, your business clients, they will give some requirement. Tell me, so these are my sales reports, these are my data, whatever that is required. Everybody can generate a simple reports in Excel sheets, guys. But whenever you want to get some a little bit complex dashboard reporting and etc., to get a better understanding about the business, we require one specialized report developer is required, guys. So their reports, their role is going to be completely, they want to analyze the data, they want to generate the reports for taking the business analysis. And apart from that, nowadays, we have got some different types of roles are there, guys. Data analyst. So what is a data analyst? He is responsible to analyze the business data, or business analyst, what they are calling it as. Business analyst or a data analyst, they are calling it as. They want to take some business decisions. They want some reports. So instead of depending on a report developer, previously companies used to hire report developers. But nowadays the companies are saying that if you are working as a data analyst, you should know the skill of how to go for the reports. Again, our company cannot hire another report developer, and we cannot, he is not, that means you cannot always depend on him. You are responsible for creating your own reports. And nowadays, even the third one, which is going to be my expertise, which is I work on data science, machine learning. So these people are also going to completely work on the data visualization skills. Not only almost all, not only these people, guys, almost all everyone is having, they should have this skill. Depending on the level they are working, if you have a little bit basic knowledge, that is sufficient. If you want to really work as a report developer, a complete advanced level applications we have to require. Even data analysts, data science people also, they requires a little bit advanced skill set of data visualizations we are requiring, guys. Just for a quick understanding, I'm showing you, I'm not going to do that. So just recently, currently, just I want to show you like how the reports are developed by using the Power BI. Just I'll show you guys. Just in evening 5 p.m. there is a batch was going on already. They started with DAX. So they have started with the DAX functionality. Reporting visualization is already completed. Just I'll show you a different types of visuals, how they have been developed. Just if you can see here, guys, there are multiple reports are there on my screen. You can see, guys. Just see there how beautifully we have developed the reports. We are just, instead of giving a boring bar charts and etc., we added some background, we added some colors. See there, just to show that it is going to be business respective, guys. So see there. So even if I don't explain this data also, you can understand it, guys. Can you tell me, guys, this data is something reporting, this report, whatever the chart you can see here now, is relevant to which type of business, guys? Anyone? By looking at the chart, what you can understand, guys? It's a data which was related to car sales. That's it. It's going to be car sales. Just to understand that, you can see that. So this is going to be for sale, used cars. So it is going to be the sales of the pre-owned cars data. It is going to be. So there was a car was there that is going to be for sale. I have given. So like this, these are done within a few minutes to seconds of time, guys. It is not even going to take some hours of time. There are going to be a very beautiful reports, guys. You will see. You don't believe them that it has been developed by using this one, guys. See, guys, how beautiful this report is going to be there, guys. Maybe you guys have seen sometimes in LinkedIn's, etc. You can see some animated kind of which is going to be reports. So this is nothing but the country's population, country's GDP, how the over the time period, how it has been changed. You can see the data here now. An animated one. It takes only just a 10 minutes time, guys. It won't take that much time. Only 10 minutes time it is going to be. It's a built-in feature. Nothing is there in the Power BI. Everything is a built-in feature, drag and drop. If I drag it and drop it here, that is going to be sufficient, guys. See, guys, how simple it is going to be. Multiple types of plots. What are these visuals are used for? So how these visuals are created, multiple options and multiple techniques, what we can see, guys. So this is a visualization which I have done. The visualization will come, guys. It will take some time. It's taking some time. Why? Because we have written some external script. And the script was written by using Python. This is a Python script, guys. We have written by the help of a Python script. See there, I have written some Python script by myself. So Power BI is also having some integration with the Python script. You can see Python, and this is going to be our visuals we are going to be having. This is going to be script which has been written by using R. It's an external script. That's why it is taking more time to load it. It's taking a little bit more time to load in, guys. See, guys, how beautiful we have developed it. But how I developed it, not by using Power BI. This was an integration which we have done by using R script editor we have written. This is an R script which I have written. And being I'm an expert in Python and R, I was an expert in Python and R because I worked on data science. So the people who are experts in data science, they should be expert in Python and R languages. So I was able to easily integrate it. But the guys who works only on Power BI, they simply says that Python script and R scripts are not required. But it is having, Power BI is having an integration with Python and R script integration was there. You can see very clearly R script visual, and it is going to be Python script visuals. We are having it. It's not mandatory, but if you have an idea, that is going to be an added a little bit advantage for you guys. Okay. So these are the ways which we can develop it. Even coding also, I'll show you in a couple of classes. I'll show you how to do the coding because I'll take a demo classes, right? In the one or two demo classes, I'll show you how to write a Python code, how to do the Python visualizations or R visualizations, how to do it by using Power BI. All these things I'll explain the concept, guys. Okay. So once again, guys, nothing much introduction is required regarding the Power BI. Once again, quickly, guys, Power BI is a data visualization software from Microsoft, which helps you to create dashboard reports. What is a data visualization skill? Converting a raw data into an understandable or interpretable format. The visualization can be done in two ways. One is by coding, one is by GUI based. Coding means user has to be an expert in writing some code and it will take some time consuming, but simple reports can be created, but expert in programming is required. GUI based, user need not to require any prior knowledge of any programming language. Simple drag and drop, fast and advanced visualization can be done. Examples, Power BI, Tableau, ClickView, etc. we can see. Once if we look at the history about the generation systems, before 2003, we used to have a crystal reports, what we used to call it as first generation. In second generation, we are having some reporting tools like Cognos, Business Objects, Microsoft Business Intelligence, SSRS. These are our second generation tools, guys. And in third generation from 2012, we have got the Power BI from Microsoft. Power BI is not the replacement of SSRS, but it is a successor of the SSRS, guys. It has been having a lot of advantage. So people stopped using SSRS and people started moving towards the Power BI. But SSRS is still existing. It is not replaced. It is still existing. It is only just the successor of the SSRS tool. And who and why they require, guys? So like everybody who requires it, who works on data visualization experts, we have a job roles called as report developers. Apart from that, roles like data analyst people, business analyst people, data science, this machine learning experts, and even the data engineering people, everyone, guys, non-IT and IT professionals, everybody. It's not it's an IT job, guys. But data visualization is not an IT job. Anybody can work, guys. Even you need not to be from CSC background to work as a Power BI expert or a data visualization expert. Anyone who is having an interest, who is having a skill to convert our raw formatted data into a powerful and easily understandable data visualizations, they can use this kind of they can use this particular Power BI tool, guys. And generally what you can expect from our classes, guys. So the first important is it is going to be live and an interactive session, guys. Why I'm specifying it is going to be a live and interactive session? Why? Because is generally most of the trainings, if you see, most of the trainings you attend, guys, you attend some demos, you are not allowed to speak. First of all, the first thing is you are not allowed to speak, guys. You are not allowed to chat also. Chat means if you post any question, guys, that is only I can see this. Only as a host, I can only see. Remaining people does not knows what you are asking. For example, somebody has asked a question. Nobody knows about the question, what he has been asked, he or she. If I reveal that somebody is asking this question, then only the other people will come to know about that. Otherwise, nobody knows about that somebody has asked a question. But here it is not like that. You can chat and whatever the question you have posted, that can be visible to everyone, guys. So that is the first point. Second point is you are not allowed to speak. You will make all of you mute. You can't speak. Here it is not like that. My class is not like that. I'll allow everyone to speak. So if you have any doubts, if you have any questions, you can speak, guys. Please be expressive. You always have to express you. So you have to express your doubts. So for that, I'm going to, I'm allowing everyone to speak. You can unmute yourself and you can speak, guys. That is the option. It is a live class only, guys. No record. That means we give the recording videos, but after the completion of the class, whatever the session was recorded, we are going to give it to you. But it is not like previous batches videos. I'm not going to give you, and I'm not going to charge anything from that, guys. We are not charging like that. It's a live and it is an interactive class. If you see some online trainings, guys, 1 or 2 days, they will take the demos. After that, they says that we'll give the recording videos. You take it. Every weekend, we are going to connect one time and I'm going to clarify your doubts. This is purely live and interactive session, guys. And every day, it is going to be every day live recording videos, guys. Recorded videos will be given. Day-wise recorded videos will be given to you, guys. So through the Google Drive, once you registered for the course by paying the fees, so using the Google Drive, you are going to get the day-to-day recording videos. Why you are going to give the day-to-day recording videos, guys? Because it is an online class. Previously, before the pandemic, we have the offline classes. Everybody used to come to the class. So after the class, during the class, if you have any doubts, you can ask there. Or after the class also, let us say that you got you have a doubt, you can ask after the class. But here it is not like that. So because it is an offline class, while you are doing practicing, you got a doubt. So go to the recording video, verify the recording video, and you can refresh it. Or else today you missed the class. So what has been happened? Recording video is available for you. So it is a live recording videos of your classroom only, guys. Not other class videos are not going to be given to you. And one more thing is, guys, a real data sets, guys. That is the one advantage which we can find from my side. It's a real data sets I'm going to use, guys. Mostly if you see the other trainings, they will just take some dummy data, they'll explain the concept. Myself is not like that because my expertise is on data analysis. My complete expertise itself is data analysis. So I'll uses a lot of data sets, guys. So because I works on completely on the machine learning and all these things, I will have a lot of resources for me because I completely works on the real data sets only we are going to work. So these are all the real data sets, guys. These are all real-time data sets. That means with the real data only it will be there. See this, for example, uber.xlsx file. An Excel sheet which is going to contains, okay, it's not in the data. I'll tell you, this is going to be, okay, I'll look at the other data. So no worries, no worries. There are some multiple data sets will be there, which we can see. For example, see this, like for example, we have a data related to some credit.csv file, a bank, which is going to be a bank's real data set, guys. It's not a small data set. It is a bank's real data sets, guys, which we cannot enter it manually. There are a lot of columns are there. There are a lot of records are there. So much data was there, guys. So all about the real data sets only. Why? Because I completely works on data science and all these things. We have a different resources are there, guys. So mostly we work on kaggle.com. So this is our platform, guys, basically. So mainly we work on, this is my page actually. It is my, what we can say, a Kaggle link it is going to be. I have some data sets. We have a lot of data sets are there, guys. From here, we can get the data sets. I'll tell you the resources. From where you can get the data sets. Lot of data sets are available. Apart from that, there are other resources are there. What we call it as UCI machine learning repositories. So these are created by some people like from University of California. So this is going to be the data sets, guys. Lot of data sets are there. 663 data sets we have in, guys. So these are going to be some of the popular data sets we are going to be using. As well as we are having so many, guys. We are having something called as Gapminder data set. Even from here also, we can get a lot of data sets. We can get it. We have a lot of resources are there, guys. It's no need to work with a small data sets, just entering the employees data, students data, customers data, not like that. It is going to be some real data sets only we are going to work, guys. Plus, along with this, all whatever the materials, assessments, you will have a very regular assessments will be there, guys. Use cases, okay, or we can say case studies. We'll do some kind of case studies we are going to do, guys. So I'll make them to do the case studies, capstone projects. Okay, almost every concept we are going to conduct a test, assessment will be there, assignments will be there. So you will be having all these are going to be the additional things what you can expect from our side. So what we are expecting from your side is, guys, every day it is going to be 1 hour session, guys, and at least 1 hour practice is required, guys. Session and practice. Apart from practice, I'll also share some materials. We have to read some reading materials we have to require, guys. Read the materials. I'll share some materials, some PDF documents, reading materials. You have to read it during the 1 hour practice, guys. So practicing as well as reading some materials we have to do and attempting all my assignments and assessments so that you can get some evaluation up to what extent you have learned, up to what extent you are confident about that. So please, you have to attempt all our, you have to try all our assignments and assessments will be given. So you have to do that, do some case studies and do some capstone project from your side. We have a data set, lot of data sets from our side. So you can practice and you can work on that particular data sets, guys. Okay. So every day, 1 hour training session and 1 hour practice, which includes practice and reading materials will be there. You have to read them. And apart from that, you have to attempt all our assessments and assignments. It is up to you, guys. We are not mandatory doing them. So it is optional for you. Assignments and assessments and doing some kind of case study practices and doing some capstone projects by yourself. All these things going to make you help you to attend an interview, guys. So in interviews, we'll have a different questions will come. If this is a scenario, so how to do that particular application in Power BI. So I'll tell you a different use cases. So based on that particular use case, we have to understand the concept, guys. Okay. So this is all about what you can expect from my side. and what we are expecting from your side, guys. So that is my first introduction class regarding this Power BI session, guys. So now if you have any questions, so you can just unmute yourself and you can speak. If you have any problem, like if you have any background noise from your side, you can just post your question on the chat window, guys. So anyone, guys, if you have any questions, please feel to discuss with me, guys. No worries about.
Hi, this is Sudhakar. Is it
Yes,
audible?
yes, audible, Sudhakar. You can go ahead.
I am having 2.7 years of experience into the IT as a BA, business analyst.
Okay.
With respect to that, I am asking the question, if I am learning the Excel, if I am learning the Oracle, if I am learning the Tableau, what is the benefit to me? In my case, I am asking. I am not asking about the others.
Once again, just I missed some of the words. Can you just repeat it? I understood the 2.7 years of experience. Okay.
I am having real 2 years, 7 months of business analyst experience into the IT. Okay. First, my question is that if I am learning advanced Excel, okay, I am learning Oracle, PL, SQL, or some good in Excel part, Oracle part, or if I am learning Power BI, okay. So what is the different, or which is the most beneficial according to your perspective? That is only my question.
Okay, fine. I can answer it. See, basically, you know that what is the main purpose of, let us first talk about the advanced Excel, whatever you are taking it. So you know that mainly the advanced Excel is going to be to perform some transformations, mostly in your data sets, whatever the transformations, applying some different formulas, getting some kind of an information like running totals, running differences. So really, whenever you want to work with some real time, the data, real advanced analytics, if you want to work with them, then we have to require those particular formulas need to be implemented as part of your the whatever the Excel sheets we are writing. Whenever it comes to the Oracle is nothing but it's a database system. So whenever you want to work on a database system, if really data is there in your database system, so how can you work? We cannot apply the whatever the advanced formulas here now. So generally, when you work in real applications, as you are expertise in BA also, as you are already having an expert in BI, you know that like how the data is going to be there. So it may not be there in only in the Excel format. For example, if your company completely maintains the data in Excel, so learn advanced Excel. No need to learn the Oracle database. But if you are having a data in an Oracle database system, then you have to learn that SQL, PL SQL, whatever the language. But SQL and PL SQL is mainly for data management, but not for much about the data analytics. And as you are talking about the third one, that is a reporting tool. So that is a different case. So whenever you want to convert all this data into a advanced visual format and easy sharing, you know that in Excel sheet, we can also do the visualizations. But whenever I want to share that visuals and all these things to my clients, that is a different way we have to maintain. But in Power BI, we have a Power BI service, security, distributing the report, scheduling the reports. All these things we can do it in either Tableau or in the Power BI. So those are the advantages. So my recommendation is how you are using them, where you are going to use all your expert. So depending on that, you can decide it. So whichever you want to learn it.
Okay. One more last question.
Yes, Sudhakar.
Still, you can consider, because I'm actually a non-IT candidate. My question is that how it is suit for a complete non-IT background, because over the 2 years, 7 months, I am real time. Before that, you mean to say in 2019 or before pandemic, around 6 months to 9 months, I was a paid student. I'm giving the key. I'm giving the keen answer. So with that respect to now, I am asking how the basic, you can say the SQL or some technical part, or how it is, what are the other prerequisite condition to do or learn or perform? That is my question.
Yeah, fine. So see, the thing is, now you know that being you're already working in a company, so you know that like companies are not expecting that a candidate will be expertise only in a Power BI or expert in only an Excel sheets. So the companies are looking for the people who are having it. It should not be aware about all the technologies, but at least some relevant technologies you should be working. So see, if I say that Power BI, if you're learning, so I don't say that only learn Power BI, that is sufficient. You are going to become an expert in that. So whenever you are working with Power BI, so you will be having some connectivity tools will be there. Like you should be knowing about little bit about SQL. You need not to be an expert in SQL, but if you have the advantage, if you have the complete knowledge of SQL, it will be more advantage for you. Why? Because technically you can manage both database systems as well as this is going to be what the Power BI or any reporting tool. Similarly, if you are working with, let us say, like some kind of an advanced Excel you are having. So let us say that you got some financial report. You want to develop a financial report in Power BI. If you are not aware about that, you are not expert in that, you can do that expertise in the Excel sheet, and that Excel sheet we can import into the Power BI. But because all the data that is going to be there in Excel sheet, we can import in Power BI and we can convert into a report.
Okay, one more last question.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, because I'm coming from the capital market domain.
Okay.
Plus 9.5 years. Now over the 2.5 years, I am into the IT. Okay. So that's the reason somewhere if you're looking my role background, no, it is very sound in the domain. While coming to the IT or some SQL or some technology partner, so it is very low rating. But still I'm working, it is not an issue. So that perspective also the same question, because somewhere it is in my mind. Already with the same Narishadi, I'm joined the one batch, SQL batch. I want to complete. So there is no doubt. Apart from that, I want to do some kind of Power BI or some tab somewhere. It's required. It is my concern. So.
Okay, fine. Yeah. As you can see that nowadays, that my recommendation is obviously see. Even if we learn about all these are related technologies, so we don't say that all of them are independent. So my recommendation is, as you are having some little bit more in the domain knowledge and you are having into this particular technically, so try to improve your skills as much as possible. So nowadays we are trying to implement something like AI related applications into the what we can call it as the Excels. So you also try to implement those kind of an AI related technologies. Even in Power BI, we have an AI related technologies. So nowadays, everything is becoming an automation with the help of the AI application. So you should know how to implement them rather than developing them, because you are already having some experience. So better if you have the idea about how to, instead of implementing them, how to go for some kind of an how to develop them, go for the implementation level. That is going to be the best solution for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Anybody else?
good afternoon. Ismail, right?
Yes, Ismail, yeah.
Yeah, I have total 5 years of experience in L2 and L3 application support. Basically, I have total 5 years of experience in L2 and L3 application support.
Okay.
In both banking domain as well as in educational domain. So my concern is like in our real-time environment, we have seen some scenarios where we have rescheduled scheduled the cron jobs and sent the reports to the customers.
Okay.
To the cron jobs. So basically, that is either Excel report or else text report.
Okay.
So my concern is like with the help of automated report.
Yes, absolutely. Delivering is going to be very easy. Your delivering of reports are going to be one of the main difference you can find it in Excels, and this one is mainly whatever the third generation or second generation systems are providing is, it is going to be delivering of the report. So Power BI provides you a platform called as, which is going to be a Power BI service will be given. Once if you deploy the reports into the Power BI, easily we can schedule that particular reports. So that is what we call it as subscriptions. As part of the Microsoft terminology, they are going to call it as an subscriptions, what they are going to call it as. So once if you create a subscription for a report, automatically the report will be delivered very easily to the required user.
With the help of the graphical interface.
Yeah, we have to.
I mean, with the help of graphical interface, like
completely graphical interface. We don't write anything. So for some reason it is not opening. It is going to be app.powerbi.com. I think now it is opening. So it is going to be the service which we are going to be providing. If you take any particular report, so we have a report is there. So this is my report. So you can see this is my report. This has to be created by some Power BI service we created. And this is the report. So whenever you want to subscribe, so it is going to be subscribed to the report. Everything is going to be nothing but done only with the help of GUI base. When you want to schedule, all these things we can schedule and save it. It will deliver the report.
Okay, every day it will be delivered.
Every day,
Or this
depending on schedule. So we have a schedule is there daily, hourly, weekly, monthly, depending on your requirement, we can do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, guys. Anyone, guys? Any questions? Yeah, duration of the class is around 40-45 days, guys. Okay. So Shinde, it's a duration of the class is 50-45 days.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
Dilip this side.
Yeah. Just one at a time. Dilip, yeah, Dilip Kumar, you can go ahead.
I am from a non-IT background.
Okay.
So currently I am working in IT as a Japanese translation and interpretation.
Okay.
More than 1 year. So I want to become a data analyst.
Okay.
So what skill will be required?
If you want to become a data analyst, my recommendation is you have to learn SQL and apart from that Power BI and a little bit about Python. Because in Python, most of the data analytics will be done in Python. So I recommend to go for a Python if you want to become a data analyst.
Python is mandatory for data analyst?
Yeah, it's a mandatory. Why? Because most of the data analysis nowadays they are preferring, because I work on the data science. So I know the importance of the Python. So if you use in a Python applications, it is going to be more convenient if you can do it in the Python. If you are good at a little bit programming, otherwise you can do it in SQL. You can import the data because SQL works only on a relational databases. If the data is in CSV, Excel sheets, better import in Python and you can do the analytics there in the Python.
Yeah, hi. In my case, I'm currently working on Oracle DB as well as with middleware operating systems like Windows and Linux.
Okay.
So, I have sufficient knowledge on SQL, both Oracle SQL and PL SQL. So, is it required for me to, learn Python as well?
It is better because nowadays, see, if you want to really work with, so Python is now become a common language. So that is also going to be everyone has to learn. So at least some basics of Python is also required. So because most of the languages are integrating with the Python, even Power BI tool is there. It is also integrated with the Python. It's not that much complicated. So Python means that is a different case. You need not to learn all the object-oriented programming and all these things are not required.
If it is file handling, is it fine?
No, it's not. That's why I'm saying that file handling, all these are not required. We are having some library called as pandas libraries. So if you can learn the pandas libraries, that is sufficient. Basically, all the data manipulations and everything will be done with the help of a pandas libraries.
Okay.
Pandas and matplotlib. I'll show you tomorrow how to write in Python code using. There is some. If you have a knowledge, that is an easy, because if you see there, even in Power BI also, we are having an integration with Python and our script is there. You can understand that there only how important the Microsoft has given importance to Python and this one. So in real applications, whenever it is not possible by using Power BI, we'll write a script, we'll integrate the script. Using that script, we can do the data visualizations.
Okay. Thank you.
Fine.
Hi, sir. This is Manoj
hi.
Kumar here.
Yeah, Manoj Kumar. Yeah.
Sir, I seen like there is one more batch that you are taking on the full stack data science.
Yes,
Will the
yes.
Power BI will be teach over there, or like the Power BI will not be teach there in that class?
In that class, we'll teach the Power BI, but that not this much, like 45 days of teaching will not be there. There will be only 1 week class will be there. I'll tell you the reason also. Why? Because this, whatever the data science people are there, they will also learn the data visualization skill by using coding based. Okay, they will learn I told you, no, it is not a tool. They will learn the technique of data visualization by using, which is going to be with the help of the coding base. They will do that. So can you tell me who learns the coding? They can do the GUI base easily, or whether it is going to be difficult for them, or who has learned the GUI. So for them, how about the coding will be there? So can you tell me?
For the person who learned the code, like they'll be easy to like visualize, like with the graphical user interface.
Obviously.
That will be very easy. Yeah.
So that is the reason we take only 1 week of time, not more than that for them. Remember, just we'll tell the differences and we'll tell them, just you explore them, because we cannot again spend 45.
In that case, taking both the course will be helpful for me in the future. To become
if you want to see, it is, I'm not saying that Power BI is mandatory for you, but If you are learning data science, we mostly concentrate on coding based. We'll concentrate on that. Why? Because in our data science, what they will do is they will analyze not the business data, the machine learning algorithms. It is for ourselves, only for myself only I'm going to create it. So for myself, just I want to get the data output you require it, just to understand the format. But I'm not going to share the reports to anybody or to my business users. If you want to develop some kind of a business reports, more and more interactive reports with my business managers or business users, then you have to require this kind of a Power BI tool is required.
Got it, sir. Yeah.
But it's easy to learn. Once if you know the skill of data visualization in Python, you can very easily, they will learn easily, very easily they will learn them and they can implement them. But if you want to become more and more expertise, then that is going to be a better option. You have to learn a Power BI tool. Better.
Okay, sir.
It's a better guess.
Got it, sir. And how long that session will be goes for the data science?
It's a 5 months course. It is 5 to 6 months. Data science is a very huge syllabus. It is machine learning, deep learning. It will take 5 to 6 months. It will take.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Like, how many hours the session would be every day?
1 hour. 1 hour session. Shobana.
Okay, what about the timings?
It's right now we are planning at 12 to 1 only, but
Okay.
we have to look into that because not 12 to 1 means it is a little bit at hard time for most of you, maybe who are in IST, who are non-IST. So it's maybe we are trying to, because there is already 11 o'clock batch was there. So they are a little bit ahead of you. So what is our plan is, if you have some students here after once, because they are going a little bit parallelly if you go them, once if both of them are going to at the same topic, I can merge these classes to 11 a.m. We are planning to merge with the 11 a.m. classes. That we are what we are planning. If it is not possible, we are going to continue with the same timing. We are going to continue it.
Okay, so another one, because while I'm doing an inquiry, they told they will provide the SQL basics as well.
Yes, yes, yep. SQL basics also will be provided. Basics knowledge of SQL will be given to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Any others, guys? It's already 1:15. Okay. So thanks all of you for today, guys. Just for today.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks all of you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow and at the same time at the same link, guys. Thanks all of you guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Bye.